Hello everyone, this is Richard G, and it is time for the next dungeon here in the Undercity. Now it is time for Dream Grove. So, Dream Grove has a bit of a special gimmick to it. Depending on the time, depends on which version of the dungeon you go through. That's right, there's two different versions to this dungeon. There's the Dawn Day, and there's the Dusk Night. In this video, we're looking at the Dawn Day version. So, let's go. This is the entrance. Now keep in mind, if you forget to bring items or something that you want to get, do not give up here. You will lose inventory items. It's happened to me before. I know from experience. So, during day and night, you'll be able to enter this version. And since it's technically day right now, which if we look, /time, it will be dusk in, an hour 56 minutes. So, we got plenty of time. Now, here's something to keep in mind. If it is day, and it turns dusk while you are inside, the next floor you go on will be the dusk night version. So if you want to go all the way through day dawn, you're going to have to make sure to keep an eye on how long it'll be until it changes. So, yeah, this place is 40 floors long, but there's a midpoint after 30, and it's a very important midpoint to say the least. And if you couldn't tell by the chances, good for training, very good for training. And also, you'll notice I'm using Dragalge. That's right, let's just say I think Dragalge's gonna stand a better chance here. So Flygon's getting a break for once. Alright. Just all the fairy types, and I've got the only dragon that can truly take them down. But you'll find out how to get this Pokemon in a little bit. Not this video, but the next one, you'll find out how to get, Skrelp. For now, let's just keep moving on. Gotta love my Dragon Gem. Okay. Stairs, where are ya? Over here. Why the Delcatty has Ice Beam, I'm not sure. Just something to look out for, I guess. Another reason why Flygon wouldn't have worked here very well. Now that little box there is a Rage Candy Bar. Basically, when you use that, any other Pokemon near you, like in terms of players, any other players around you would be gaining belly as well. It's not that much, but hey, belly's belly. And the red goggles are giving me vision, so that's what's going on there. And Altarias, they are good to spawn, because when they spawn, their ability kicks in. And if they don't spawn, we are going to get weather. And that weather is unfortunately fog almost every time. So yeah, take the Altarias for granted when they spawn. Ah, belly, you gotta hate it. Unfortunately, I don't have as many apples as I normally do, for some reason. Well, I guess I gotta stick with this. Let's hope to find the stairs quicker. Because it's not like we can find apples in here either. Well, wish granted. And there's the fog. So yeah, when the Altaria don't spawn, we get this kind of weather. And unfortunately, it's hard to see. There's Mr. Mime with its Wide Guard. So Wide Guard's going to prevent AoE and spray moves from hitting. And it'll take 2 attacks to wear off. Mr. Mime can also use Quick Guard, which prevents line moves from hitting. And again, 2 attacks will wear it off. And stair trouble again. There we go. This place is definitely abundant in ethers, though. I'll give it that. And there's the Wide Guard. So yeah, the Autonos get pretty good EXP, too. The Autonos and the Chanseys. I mean, it makes a great training dungeon if you survive here, which it actually is. Not that hard, really. I mean, it's good for your 50s. Especially if you have the type advantage. Since I'm kind of out of, like, apples, it looks like right now, these berries are the next best bet. And they do give plenty of those. So that won't be an issue. At least for now. Revive seeds are nice. You do find a few of those here. Something else I'll point out is the fact that Togetic here have Metronome, and Metronome could turn into anything. Any move, you name it, it could happen. I've even seen Roar of Time, so... lovely. And the evasion boot, like, oh my gosh. Those Chansey with the double team, though, are a pain. We need to find those stairs, because just walking around like this is making me lose it. There we go. Alright. Fantasy, that'll make me invisible for just a little bit to these guys. But I feel like it doesn't exactly work here. It seems like right away it wears off. Alright, 19F, we have a scenery change and secret room. The dungeon beat me to it. Well, there you go. From 19F to 29F, we can find secret rooms, and that was insanely fast. If you can't tell already, the secret rooms here, definitely the fastest you can ever find them. Like, they are the most common here. Although these do not restore your belly and PP from the looks of it. Most of them do. Well, I'm gonna spend some time here and organize the boxes. Put them there so I know which one's which by the end. And I guess we can move on just like that. Okay, so that's one. So they're really common right now. However, I could see them getting nerfed at some point because of how common they are. If staff are seeing this, okay, they're really common. I guess you know now. If it gets nerfed, I'm sorry, players. But yeah, so they are very, very common, actually. When I was trying to get info, I actually would scan every single room trying to find SRs. Every room, every floor, and one run I actually found 5 secret rooms, so if you get lucky, they are very common. So Yeah. If you want to find them, just step on every tile, like check every room, move around like this, and you can hope to find one. That's just how it is. You know. And sometimes they're even next to stairs, so that's just how it works. Will we find another one? Who knows? But the chances are, I'd say they're with us. We possibly could. Because like I said, they're not extremely rare. They're actually quite common right now. It's very impressive. Food is very limited for me. Well, a recycler may help. Alright, let's keep going. I don't really have much. Berry, that's not going to equivalent to much. Alright, let's continue on. Try to find the stairs while fighting the belly. I've got hunger pains. Just showing though, even though I didn't come with apples, there's still enough food to keep me going. So it's not too big of an issue, I guess. That hit stun is real. Wow, now it's just grimy berries though. Basically, if you recycle those, they become some random berry. An apple could become usually it's a yellow apple, but I think there's a rare chance that it's just a regular apple. Unfortunately, grimy berries don't give much at all. Food, that's better. Let's see what it is. Recycle it. See if I can find it. Oh, Chimeco, and I saw it was just a regular apple, so I guess I got that. And maybe it's not that rare, but... Ah, rotten apple, right up there. That might be useful. That's what I was looking for. That works. Food heaven, but we don't have enough room for it all. Then we make room. Alright, let's see what you got. It's not doing much damage. That being said, its metronome could have become something dangerous. Wow, that warp trap was kind of funny. Alrighty. I guess it's just the floor of the warp. And not getting much done. Not going very far. Holy crap. Back to this room again. Nice. Might as well test our luck, eh? Cause I'm kinda lost as to where the stairs are now. Probably up here now, aren't they? Oh, yeah. And Monster House, here we go. Question arises how I did not die. But hey, I'll take it, and I got some good XP from it. The power of monster houses. And a secret room. There we go. We found another one. Completely by accident. make some room for some food, though. Oh yeah, I need room for actual boxes. Right. Organization time. Alrighty. And let's just see what happens now, because this is the last floor you can find secret rooms, because 30F is the last floor before the midpoint, and so the midpoint's kind of important in this dungeon. So let's go. Whoa, that hit stun. There we go. Stairs up here, good. And last floor. Good, clear weather. I'm gonna leave the Altaria alive. Just for helping me. But it looks like we're gonna have to teleport to just get some luck. And that's what we get. Boom. Ta-da! Oh, hello. E-cop. Alright, it's time for the tea room. We got a mid-boss coming up here. Just gonna skip through the storyline. You guys can read it on your own time if you really want to, at your own pace. And down they go. So Gengar's gonna drop a special key that you see. It's a special item. So I'm not gonna pick it up because I already have it. The mischievous key. That is used in the Dusk Night path, or really version, I guess. And so for me, I used the other key, the whimsical key. See, the whimsical key is in the Dusk Night version, so you have to get the other version's key in order to move on. And now we have to go in here for two reasons. One, to move on we need what's called the garden key, and that'll be in this room here. Matter of fact, of finding it. But before we go find it, this room, like this little patch right here in the map, is very special. If you use a honey, something special will spawn, and it's going to depend on what power you have, whether Plusle or Minun. So let's go. I am Minun, so Minun power gets Swirlix, Plusle power gets Spritzy. So it's a matter of fact of which power you have, that's which Pokemon's gonna spawn when you use Honey. And this is gonna be the Dawn Day version, so yay. I already have it though, so I don't have to worry about it really. But yeah, that's just if you really need it. And right here's the key. So now we take this one to go back. Now, something to add: if you don't get the Pokemon you're summoning or spawning when you're in there, you can leave, then come back and use another honey. So I left, and I could go back and use another honey if I had one or wanted to do so. But if you're inside and you use a honey, you can't use another one for it to spawn again. You have to leave and come back in order to get it to spawn again. But at least it's guaranteed to spawn once, and in that same tile you saw it. Now that we have the garden key, let's go. So you may have noticed something. The whimsical key, it didn't dissolve. The whimsical and mischievous keys, you can use them an infinite amount of times. The garden key you have to get every time. And here's a storage. Now, I don't think I have stored apples. Pretty sure I don't. I do not. So we don't have, so that's the thing. But let's move on. And we're only going to 40F. That's how long this place is. So we should be fine. I mean, Belly is restored, so we're good. And there's no special recruits, no secret rooms now. So Now it's just a matter of fact of getting through here. There's nothing really important to stop us. But there's a lot of new spawns, I tell you that much. And there's Blissey. I was just about to say that, actually. So Blissies are here, too. And you can imagine the EXP they bring. Imagine a monster house if we found one of those. Dear God, that would be crazy. Oh, would you look at that? TM was dropped. I'll get to that in a second. We got a lot of spawns here. Oh my gosh. And we got some healing going on. So that's going to be annoying. Defeat whatever's doing that healing. And we got that problem solved. Okay. That TM is Psyshock. Alright. So that Pokemon must have picked it up. Probably on the ground. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, out of space to pick up items, that's fine. Oh, jeez. So I'm pretty sure it's the Clefable that's doing the healing. So, when you see a group of Pokemon, try to single out Clefable if you can, because Clefable is just going to heal, pulse, everything. I get that it heals you, but it also heals everything you're trying to defeat. So, is it good or bad? Both. I'd say it's not the best thing, though, because you're going to be stuck there until they kill you if you can't get them down. There's Heal Pulse. That's where it's good, when there's nothing else that it's trying to heal, just you. That's when it's good. Yeah. Dragalge's doing proud here. We're almost there. Alright, finding the stairs just like that. Alright, so this is the last floor. And there's the stairs. Perfect. So I'll make some room. You'll see why in just a bit. Okay, that'll be good enough. So now, we have a couple final bosses. We have Slurpuff and Aromatisse. So let's go. Slurpuff is the most bulky of the two. And Slurpuff dropped a little special key for us. It is what's known as the Daydream Key, and we'll be using that right up ahead. As for Aromatisse, it doesn't drop anything. Kinda like how at the midpoint Gengar dropped its key, and the other two, they didn't drop anything either. Same thing here. So now that we have the Daydream Key, we are at the end. So, this is going to be the same whether you're going through the day-night version or the dawn-day version or the dusk-night. Now, with that Daydream Key, we can use right here, and it does dissolve, so you only get one use. But you get 2 cute boxes out of it. Now, if you go through the other version, you'll be able to get through the other side there with the whole darkness. That's gonna be in the Dusk Night video. That's in the Dusk Night video, and it doesn't matter which warp you take, they all take you here and out. Now let's go open those boxes. It's time to shortcut this. And of course, heal. Alright, so I do have money on me, so let's do it. Alright. So the first 4 items, the Max Revive, TM Round, Psych Dust, those are from the secret room. So the secret room, besides the Psych Dust and the TM Round and the Max Revive, so we got the Psych Dust, Max Revive, TM Round, there's also TM Calm Mind and Relic Hopper. There could be more, but that's just what I found, so far at least. Now, for the other 2 deluxe boxes, 2 Max Revives. Okay. The other items you can get in those are Revival Herb, TM Sleep Talk, Relic Gold. That's all I've found, just those 4 items, because I just keep finding them. I keep getting them, and I don't know if it's because that's all there is, or just really unlucky there. But yeah, that's about all I found. So if there's more to that, please tell me, because I feel like there should be more inbox items, though I could be wrong. That being said, the Daydream boxes, as I call them, but they were really cute boxes here. I got TM Dazzling Gleam and Sunstone. So those are a couple things we got. So the entire list I've got for the cute boxes for the Daydream path, really. I found quite a few here. Psych Dust, TM Dazzling Gleam, Fairy Dust, TM Sleep Talk, Sunstone, Max Revive, TM Dream Eater, Satchet, and Whipped Dream. So the Satchet and Whipped Dream are what a lot of people are going to be going for because they are important evolution items for actually the Pokemon we saw inside. Or, well, one of them we saw, and the other one I can't because Plusle power. So Satchet, that's for Spritzee, and for Swirlix, that's the Whipped Dream. Those are the evolution items. So at least they're right there if you can find them. But yeah, so that's all the stuff that's in Dream Grove Dawn Day version. So we're gonna have to wait for it to hit dusk or night in order to go to the dusk night version. So keep that in mind. This is Richard G, and may the dragons be with you.